Today I'm rolling solo on a toy scouting mission. I say scouting because I'm broke and I cannot afford anything. In fact, I have like no budget for anything that's like an exclusive at the store. We're gonna go check out my local Target. Can you see the Target? There it is. There's Target. We're gonna go check out my local Target. This is like the big one in the area, so I'm really hoping the stock is the shelves are restocked. Let's see.
Machinery. We're talking about
the sandwich.
Lloyd. Melvin takes pills.
Hey guys, jumping in real quick because the music at my Target is so loud, I'm not able to play the audio from the video. So I'm going to play some of the video back of the footage I got, and I'm going to comment on it, and I think this might be a fun way of sort of checking out the cool toys that are out there. So right here, right off the bat, you can see I'm in the sort of entertainment section over by the TVs in your local Target. They have a special toy section just for movies and import properties like anime. One of the things they have here is the Funko Pops, and these are these new translucent Harry Potter Patronuses. You got Severus Snape's Patronus and Albus Dumbledore. And as you go on, you've got the toys, this pause. You have the toys from Dune. The movie was supposed to come out last year, and the toys ended up on the shelves, but the movie has not made it to us. Here's some more Funkos. There on the right, I just want to point out, you can see next to the Raya, the Last Dragon Disney movie, you also have a Hostess Donuts Funko Pop. So that's a thing. Anything else of interest here? Funkos. You got some McDonald's Funkos. That's interesting. I didn't know those existed. I used to be such a big Funko fan, and I still am. Used to be a bigger collector. I think some of you guys have seen some of my videos. Here's a closer look at the Patronuses. That's super cool. From Funko. These Funko toys are really cool, man. I don't like that you can see this pause thing at the bottom, but whatevs. And there's Severus Snape's little Patronus as well. Well, there you go, man. Another little look at the Funkos. Now we're going to move on. Here's some of the stuff. Here's some of the anime I was talking about. You got some Gundam model kits. These are pretty cool looking. Char Aznable's mobile suit. That's kind of cool. I mean, if you're looking for toys, you got a few things that you can look for at your local Target. Not just what I was looking for. These are the DC Multiverse. Is this Mattel? No, these are McFarlane. It's the Todd McFarlane series. So some of these end up over here as well. So if you're looking for your DC Multiverse McFarlane toys, don't forget to check out over by your TVs section. In your local Target, because they do carry different ones there than they do in the other section, which you'll see. You got Godzilla, you got Gotcha Man there from Godzilla. Look at this, Billie Eilish bad guy toy. That's kind of interesting. Oh, I see Sorceress on the left there from Masters of the Universe. That's kind of cool. That's what she looks like. I don't know if I needed a toy of Billie Eilish, but it's pretty spot on. Here you got some other random toys too from companies like Super 7, like the Ninja Turtles, and yeah, so there you go. That's the first look. Now let's get to the next one. Alright, so we moved on to the next section, and like I was saying, you can see right here, right off the bat, at the top of the toy aisle, you've got more of the McFarlane Toys, DC Multiverse toys, but the ones that were featured over by the TV area aren't featured here. So let's get into this, check these out. You have a couple of different versions of DC toys here, right on the front end cap. Good place for DC, by the way, right on the front end cap. So, if you're looking for some toys, man, right when you get to the toy section, you get to see Superman and Batman and the DC toys. Oh, that's kind of cool that, what is this? What's run is this? The pause. Is the Dark Father, collectible the Dark Father. This must be some alternate version of Superman. I kind of like the look. I like the bulkiness to him. It's a little Superboy / Superman. Oh, Superman versus Doomsday. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. The Bat Cycle. What is that thing? Jesus. All right, so going into Transformers, we've got Shockwave from the Bumblebee show. We got some of the Transformers Studio series. Down below, you've got Hot Rod, and you've got one of the Sweeps. Is that what it is? Or Sweeps. Up here on the top, you got more of the Bumblebee stuff. You got more of the Kingdom War for Cybertron with RC. And it looks like the skeleton figure, who's a weaponizer, also there at the top. And as we pan to the right, you're going to see Ghostbusters. It looks like we've got Winston and is that Ray? Ray Stantz, and then you've got Zool and Dana as Evil Dana. Oh, look at the Bumblebee with some Constructicons. Oh, Power Rangers. Okay, so here in the Power Rangers section, this is actually quite a bit of Power Rangers, more than they normally have lately, because everything seems to be sold out. But at least they have two of the 2-packs with the SPD Blue, Alpha versus Beta. Is Alpha versus Beta? Is that who they are? And then you've got A Squad versus B Squad, and then you've got Andros versus Andromeda from In Space. And then you have some of the deluxe villains there with the Pharaoh and the Pumpkin guy. Mighty Morphin Pumpkin... What is his name? Pumpkin Rapper. Pumpkin Rapper. All right. Now, as we pan up, you see a couple of more Power Rangers. I want to point out, because I don't notice it here in this video, but right there in front, you see that Dino Fury Morpher. It's hiding a couple of Power Rangers. You've got SPD Pink Ranger here in the back. I think there's two of her, and then there's the blue, this is Dino Fury, so this is Dino Thunder. You have the blue Dino Thunder Ranger, and then up here you have the less expensive $10 version of these Hasbro Dino Fury toys with the Pink Ranger. And on the right, you got G.I. Joes, which I was here to look for as well. The only one being on the shelf, though, is Roadblock. That was kind of disappointing. I was hoping to see one of the Target exclusives, but we didn't. So there's the last look at that shelf. Now we're moving on to the Marvel Legends section, and I think it's pretty much Marvel in this area. So you got some of the Marvel stuff, and then we get into the Marvel Legends. Now there's quite a bit here available from Shang-Chi, the wave that just came out with Shang-Chi, but the X-Men line, which was the House of X, was here and was very much represented, but is now gone. Now the other thing too is these this wave for some reason is being released to Target at $22.99. It's also listed that way on Amazon, and $23.99 for this Iron Man figure. But if you go to Hasbro Pulse and buy it directly from them, they're $19.99. So do your shopping, you guys. It's very smart to find your best price. Let's see, anything else here from Marvel? Oh, you got some Bakugan. There's Bakugan, there you go. Beyblade. All right, so we're going into the next video. So give me a second here. Let me just change this out. This is the next aisle, so we come around from the Bakugan stuff. This is the next aisle. This is actually the most wrestling figures I've seen in a while. Cool to see Razor Ramon there on the end. I actually didn't notice when I was first shopping, but also Shawn Michaels right there in the foreground, John Cena. If you're a big wrestling fan from the last 30 years, you can find something of your interest here right on this shelf, and that's kind of cool. And also the new stuff, so you know, the AEW stuff. Oh, and just as I thought, the only Star Wars figure from the Star Wars The Black Series is Reef Karga. That's really a shame. The Black Series figures are just sold out every time I go to Target, and the only guy left is Greef Karga, so that's the thing. And then in the 3.75-inch line, you have Star Wars The Last Jedi, Emperor Snoke right there. And then above, I think it's a Leia figure? I don't remember. Anyway, not much in the way of Star Wars figures. You have the He-Man stuff. He-Man Master of the Universe is back. There's that new show coming to Netflix from Kevin Smith, and those have their own toy line as well. So if you like the classic He-Man figures, let me just go back. If you like the classic stuff... wait. What the heck? Where are we? We went too far. We went too far. If you like the classic stuff, you might as well get out and get these now. And they're only $14.99, $15. So if you're looking for some cool toys, the He-Man stuff is available and on shelves now. And we got a little tease of this going forward. This is kind of cool. This is the Mattel stuff. This is where we get into, on the right, you got some of the Pixar stuff, and we'll get to that in a second. But the Space Jam toys are out. I don't know, is this Mattel? I think it might be. But the Space Jam toys look really cool. You got the Looney Tunes characters. Does this place have LeBron? Spoilers, I did another shopping video coming up soon, and the next Target I go to does have LeBron James. Here is Sully and Woody from the Mattel Pixar line. These are pretty cool. I've done a couple of videos for these with the Ian and Barley figures from Onward. And you got Merida and what's his name? Syndrome. Now this is cool. These are Jurassic Park figures. These are re-releases of the classic figures from 25 years ago, 30 years ago, whatever, from their first Jurassic Park. You have Dr. John Raymond Arnold, who is played by up here is I can see his face. Samuel L. Jackson. And then here on the bottom, you've got Dr. Ian Malcolm, played by Jeff Goldblum, the heartthrob that he is. So these toys are kind of cool. It looks like they come with multiple hands and some action stuff. It looks like they have tons of articulation. Those could be cool to check out. If you're into the Jurassic Park stuff, this Amber collection is very cool. I think they're releasing... Yeah, you got Dr. Sally Adler down there, and the guy who runs the park. You got some of these... You have some of the cool toys from all the eras of Jurassic Park, so that's pretty cool. Then over here we get to Fortnite. The Jazzware stuff is right up front, and then you have some of the smaller line as well. I love the Jazzware 6-inch line, but you also have that 4.5-inch line represented. And then it goes into the Halo figures. So if you're into that stuff, that's there. And then Roblox. So the Fortnite figures are very cool. This is actually a really great assortment. They have the Inverse Reaper guy, and they have two of him in stock and 2 of 8-Ball. 8-Ball sells out like everywhere because he looks like a ninja. And these guys, all 4 of them sell out a lot. So kind of cool to see them on the shelf at Target, even though I own them and wasn't looking to buy them. And then you got the Roblox figures and some of the Minecraft stuff, and that's about it, man. So I'm going to kick it back to myself, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, so that post mask. Get the mask off. So we didn't buy anything, which is fine because we weren't looking to buy anything. We weren't like, man, I got to go in there and I got to buy. Well, we saw some really cool stuff. There's the Godzilla toys. There was some Gundams. Some of the anime heroes showed up in the video. Some of the Power Rangers were hidden, but there were ones we already have. The G.I. Joe section had one G.I. Joe. You know, the Star Wars section had one Star Wars character left. So it wasn't a bust because if we were looking to buy something, there wasn't really much there to buy. But there were some cool figures. They had the Shang-Chi action figures from the new movie. And they had the Jurassic Park things. And they had some new McFarlane DC figures as well. So very cool. And we'll check in on the next store. And we'll see what the San Diego shelves have got. Do us a favor and leave a like. Huh? It's a thumbs up. Leave a like.
I walked.
Da 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 da.